All right, guys, we're back, man. So I did some improvements. I added some lights, closed the blinds here. So now you should be able to see me. Hopefully, you can see me. I know you can see me. Anyhow, guys, listen, man. We did a fire show yesterday, me and Myron masterclass, and I gotta say, improving myself daily has helped so much. And overall, like me just being in the gym, me getting better at speech therapy, all these things together and making deals happen, I feel so relieved. I feel free. And guys, I let go of a lot of stuff too. So we're gonna get into why you should be networking in general, and then why you should join a network in itself. So let's do the intro. Let's get into it. Why y'all saying El Chris, man? Chris is not even here. Chris is home right now, probably sleeping or drunk. Who knows? But let's do the intro. Yeah, guys. So I'm actually getting some new lights coming on Monday. A new setup here as well. Be a little bit closer, more personal, so to speak. But can't wait. But what's up with everybody, man, in the chat? Hope everyone's doing well. I gotta admit though, man, I've been MIA. I've been more like behind the scenes, a lot more for my personal life, just because I've been doing things, to improve myself and my lifestyle as well. But with the improvements come greater benefits and more value being added to you guys as well. So what's up with you guys, man? It's Saturday, man. I'm here for you guys. If you're in a network, of course, the CEO network, I drop value every single day, or bring a guest for you guys to talk to and do a live Q&A. But today we're gonna cover why you should be in a network in itself. But if you want to join our network, shout out to you for supporting and growing as well. So we got Amir says, "What's up, bro? Much love. Fresh. Would you get another SVJ sometime in the future? CEO gang." You know what's funny about that? I actually would, but I think for me right now, how I am. Okay, so this is what happened, right? So I got the SVJ, but I really wanted a Performante Spider. That's the car I actually wanted, but I got the opportunity to get this car with some financing and some stuff behind the scenes. And once again, because of my network, I was able to get a good deal in terms of like getting it done. So, you know, that came into play. I said, you know what? All right, forget the perf, we'll do the SVJ. But I know myself. And for me, I love driving my car every single day that I can. So you can imagine driving an SVJ every single day, which is doable, but you're gonna rack up miles, things are gonna happen with the car, rock chips, so on and so on. So it's kind of like at that point, I had the car, I loved it, took videos with the car, we did a photo shoot, we did content for YouTube as well. But I just didn't see the need to have the car any longer because if I kept the car, bro, like the thing is with my cars, bro, I drive my cars, bro. Like I don't just leave it there in the garage. Oh yeah, I got a G wagon, I got a Rolls Royce. Nah, bro, I'm driving my shit every single day I can. So will I buy another one? Probably in the future. But right now, I know what I want to do, and for me, driving every single day, having a daily driver is more important than having the status of the car. So we'll come back to that later on. All right. What's up with you guys, man? And guys, if you want to shoot me a question, I'll answer it here for you, no matter what it is, good, bad, ugly. So yeah, and guys, check out the new vlog I dropped as well with the new watch, the AP Open Work, skeleton watch, so to speak. So yeah, Uncut Dating Truth says, get on the CEO network ASAP. It will save your life. Yeah, guys, the network itself is extensive for the value you get, man. It's only $100 right now. It's gonna go up May 1st, of course, to a higher price. You get access to me 24/7, access to mentors that I have, my connections, whatever you need. For example, let's say you need insurance for your car, for your property. Let's say you need a realtor. All my connects for my period of time here in America, off and on, traveling the world, you have access to as well. And questions you guys have, or special guests you want to bring on, I'll talk to, bring them on for you guys to ask live Q&A to anytime you want. So, without further ado, I want to cover what is networking, right? How can you do it? So for the most part, people think, oh, bro, networking is going to a club. It's funny jokes, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, guys, networking is way more than that. It's about giving value, but at the same time, understanding your place in your environment, giving value up front, but getting in return as well. So it's a skill to it. It's not just you walk into somebody, you talk for a little bit, and then you get information. It's more like you have a intentional, set of steps to get a result. It's not by accident. It's kind of like dating. You set up a date with intentional steps to smash at the end. Hopefully, that's what you're doing. If not, you're just wasting your time. But we'll cover that later on in the video. All right, guys. So we're gonna react to this video here. I found a couple weeks ago. I found very interesting, and this video kind of gives you tips about networking. But I think we can improve on some things here. It's an older video, but you'll see what I mean here in a second. Yeah, man. Saturday, guys. Saturday. So this is by Alux, and it's called "Why is Networking So Important?" Right. So 1 second here. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen? I think you can, right? Yeah, you can. Perfect. Cool. All right. So guys, this is the video here. Why is networking so important? And overall, guys, like if you understand what life is really about, it's about relationships. Now you can say, I don't need that. I'm a lone wolf. Understandable. But at the end of the day, guys, you're going to need some type of interaction with people, whether you like it or not. So why not let it work for you in your benefit? And people say all the time, Fresh, you're lucky, bro. You got lucky with the right people. No, my friend. I was intentional behind my steps to gain a result. Now, I didn't know how it was going to happen, to be honest with you, but I knew with the right people in front of me, by my side, as allies, I'm going to get results. So that's how you do it in a general idea. Now, let's begin the video as we have it here. Let's go. Fair use, by the way.
25.
Alex is a definitely good channel, man. I used to watch it a lot back in the day. But this one was pretty good because it pertains to networking.
5 questions in 25 days. Hello, Aluxers. This is a special series we're doing before the end of the year, where we answer some of the questions you ladies and gents. Is networking so important? Today's question. Why is networking so important? Asked by Philip via the secret Facebook group for Aluxers. Whenever this topic comes up, you usually think of a room full of nicely dressed people sipping cocktails and exchanging business cards and pleasantries, all in the hopes of meeting people that will benefit them. They're either looking for opportunities or for solutions to their problems. Networking creates long and lasting relationships with others. It's about making a connection with someone that, if you can call them a year from now, they'll be happy to hear from you. You'll get together and share what interesting projects you're working on, the good, the bad, and maybe even leverage each other's knowledge and contacts for personal gain. Sociologists call this having social capital.
Hold on, guys. Let's hear that one more time, what she said. That was a lot to take in at one point, but that was very insightful. She said, in a nutshell,
Networking creates long and lasting relationships with others. It's about making a connection with someone that, if you can call them a year from now, they'll be happy to hear from you.
So notice, right? She mentioned making connections for what? Benefits later on down the road. So often than not, people say all the time, yo, bro, I'm here at this spot. I want this type of value from this person, but I don't know how. And then what they do is they talk to that person, which is AKA networking, but they don't give any value. And they just jump to the gun. Hey, man, I want this from you. But if you look at it from a technical standpoint, you're jumping the gun for a result that isn't earned or deserved. So when it comes to networking, you have to actually bring value first. And more often than not, people you talk to are going to be higher value than you in a sense, which means in that environment, they are of a higher status than you. So when you come to them up front, it's like, okay, what are you trying to get from me? So you want to kind of curve that and bring value up front. Now, keep in mind, like I said this all the time, no one's better than you, but in that environment, they might have a higher status. So ultimately, when it comes to networking, if you come into it wanting to give more than take, you can win. And for this example here, she's saying build connections. Guys, even for example, this watch right here, right? my boy RM Plug hooked it up for me, as you guys can see from my vlog. And what happened was, is in this case, when I was there talking to RM Plug, I had built multiple connections for him through clients in the past and present, and we built what? A connection and a relationship. Pause. Once that was done, and I need another watch, what happens? Now, because I did these steps here at the beginning by giving value, not asking for much, paying full price at the very beginning, then over time, we build a connection, build a relationship. Oh, I need a special watch that's rare, hard to find. I got you, bro. One, and then two, the price point he's gonna give me is better because now we build a connection. So shout out to R Unplugged, man, awesome guy. If you need watches, go check him out. But I say all that to say that in this game of life, networking can be a tool to your advantage. And if you don't use it properly, that's on you. But I know, and my friends know, at the end of the day, you need leverage, whether it's loans from the bank or friends in real life that can give you benefits. Because, guys, you don't know everything, you don't have access to everything as well. So I would just say, whenever you meet somebody in real time, you want to give value first and then receive. If you're going to take right away, people can sense that energy, they can sense what you're about, and more often than not, they're not going to want to help you. So it is what it is. All right, cool. Let's continue this video.
You'll get together and share what interesting projects you're working on, the good, the bad, and maybe even leverage each other's knowledge and
That's a very good point, guys. So you're going to share information, the good, the bad, and also as well, ideas. So technically speaking, guys, when you meet somebody for the first time, what do you exchange with that person? Does anyone know? I'm going to see if anyone knows this real quick. So when I talk to someone for the first time, what do we exchange right away? If my guys are here from the CEO network, they know what I'm talking about right now. Let's see if someone in the chat knows what I'm talking about. When you meet someone for the first time, what do you exchange with that person? Okay, you said time. Close, but not correct. What do you exchange with people? A handshake? Nah, not all the time. What up, Cody? Let's go. Have a great day, bro. Shout out to you, man. Credit card info? No. Value? No. Energies? No. Eye contact is close. Ideas is very close. So you guys probably won't get this because this is more like a internal experience type of answer, but you're gonna exchange words. Simple, but very powerful. So I've learned as well that words give you a meaning, they give you importance, and they give you a thought and ideas. So you can exchange words. Now you're saying, fresh, words? We're not in preschool. Yes, I know, it's crazy, but words lead to what? Communication being said, and you perceive words a certain way. So the average person that you meet nowadays, their vocabulary will dictate what they can communicate with you. How you perceive it is going to be based off your belief system and who you are as a person. So I say all that to say, in the network, right? I have a system called the accountability system, where each person has a partner that they communicate with either weekly or daily. Now, more often than not, if you're going to be in this life of success and making money and making moves, you're going to have issues and weaknesses. However, if you have an accountability partner that can help you with these issues, and accountability goes a long way. They can share with you ideas, words, and as well maybe even business tips or business clients. The point, guys, is that no matter who you are, you're going to need access to ideas and information. Now, YouTube and internet itself is powerful, but at the same time, it's all over the place. It's jumbled up. It's kind of like, okay, I can need this, this, and this. And to put it together succinctly, if you want to have access to the information that's present to make you better and more concise, you have to buy a course, have a mentor, or have someone in that area of expertise that knows that information. So obviously, most people that you meet are going to be experts in their field of expertise or careers. So when it comes to networking, if you have a question or you need help with, for example, a task or service or even a business idea, right? You meet someone in that level or expertise of that career, guys, they're gonna know things that you don't know. So when you meet someone for the first time, they're gonna say terms and words you don't understand, but they can guide you to get a result. So I'll give you an example, right? Let's say you know somebody that needs help with, let's say, buying a car, right? And this person that needs help is high value, they're successful, but that person that you're talking to that wants help with buying a car can help you with your business. So you're talking to them and like, hey, nice to meet you, blah blah blah. But yeah, man, you ask them, bro, I'm just curious, man, what's your biggest issue right now you're having right now? I'm just curious to know. And they may say to you, hey, well, right now, looking for a car for my wife. It's hard to find, and I don't know where to look. But he's good at, let's say, sales, right? And you want to learn about sales. So a smart network is going to say, cool. Now I know what he wants, and this is a very simple example, guys. There's many ways you can find out without having to ask a question. But it's a very simple example I'm giving here. So let's say he tells you, hey, you know what? I need a car for my wife, and I'm having trouble finding this car. Cool. What you're going to do is you're going to actually say, hey, in my head, I'm not good at getting cars, but last week I met a guy that's successful in his business of maybe a car dealership or having cars. So he has expertise in this area that the guy needs help in. So I'm going to my boy, let's say his name is Jack. Jack has a car dealership. His wife needs a car, the guy you're talking to. So you connect the two together, say, hey man, this is my friend. He needs a car, yada, yada. So what's happening is, right now, for example, you don't have the value, but Jack has the value. So see how I'm like building a connection here with this person for value to value. So Jack is going to help the person I want to get value from with getting a car. Now, when I give that value to that person that wants a car, damn, you know what? He gave me so much value. So now my wife is happy. I'm happy. Well, you should be happy from the very beginning, but that's not the point. The point is that like he got the value. So now, if he is in the law of reciprocation, he's going to want to help you as well. And sometimes, guys, you don't always get everything back to you when you give, but you should give to give, not to give to get. Long story short, guys, if you can give value to somebody up front, more than often than not, they're going to want to help you. So sharing ideas, sharing words, communication leads to results. And these results can, for example, turn into you getting a benefit either right there in the moment or down the road. But once again, whenever you network, it's because you want to give value up front. Not to take, but to give value. I hope that makes sense, man, because this is very important for you guys to learn. Guys, this is funny, man, because this is like simple stuff, but I could break it down even more. I break it down in the network a lot more as well. And I encourage you guys, I have like 9 spots left in the network. If you guys want to see it real quick, I'll show you real quick. 1 second here. I have literally 9 spots left in the network for you guys to get in before the price raises on May 1st. At that point, it's going to be raised really high, so you're getting what you can now. But it's a lot of value, though. A lot of value. So here we go. As you can see it here. So we have right now 9 more spots left. Let's see. Yeah. So just join here, guys, if you want to get into it. And we offer a monthly book read. My guy Can Do and Serge have that set down for the people in the group. We have bi-weekly Zoom calls. Honestly, guys, I said bi-weekly, but we have Zoom calls almost every single day regarding either me teaching you guys directly or a mentor or coach I know personally to help you guys as well. And then we have a Telegram group where we talk nonstop. We share ideas. We share what we have to offer as value. And as well, whatever you need, guys. If you don't have it in the group, we're going to find somebody to give you that value in the group. So that's powerful, man. And yeah, guys, on May 1st, I'm going to raise the price. So don't be surprised. But at that point, well, I'll do some more marketing as well. And we're going to stop it at a certain point and block off anyone from joining at that point. All right. So hop in there where you still can. I got 9 spots left. If not, we're going to head to, May 1st for the higher price. Cool. But hey, guys, this video is good because it breaks down a lot what you gain from networking, but in a more like, I want to say, general way. But we'll continue as I digress. All right. Let's play this some more. I hope this guy made sense for you guys as well. I hope this made sense for you so you can understand why you should network and why it's not just like a random thought. Because networking is very important, guys. Very important. Here we go.
And contacts for personal gain. Sociologists call this having social capital. The more people you know that fit in the previous description, the more valuable your network is. And if you're wondering where to find them, well, pretty much anywhere. Networking can happen at a conference, at a leadership program, in line at Starbucks, at a resort in Capri, or an event you discovered on Facebook. And speaking of, you cannot go on Facebook these days.
Guys, so back in 20, I believe 19 or 2020, right? Or 2021. Anyhow, I told a story about me being here in Miami and meeting a basketball player at a pool. And for some reason, people couldn't believe that. They were like, bro, you're capping, you're full of shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, they would never talk to you. Like, why would they talk to you, right? And I was just puzzled because I was like, bro, especially in Miami, networking is everywhere. Like, you could be in a damn Chipotle and see LeBron James walking in randomly. Like, you could be at Starbucks and see like Dwayne Wade popping out. Well, I mean, he moved now because, but the point is that like you could be anywhere in Florida, especially Miami, and people come from all over the world. So networking, guys, can be done anywhere. It could be a grocery store, a bookstore, it could even be your backyard or a bar. But for the most part, when it comes to networking, you have to go outside, bro. You can't be inside. You being inside, wishing you could meet somebody maybe for a date or for business, it's almost impossible. Now, with the conventions of internet, of course, there's Facebook groups, there's meetup.com, there's Instagram groups as well. But I find when you're intentional, going to events where you can meet people in person, talk to them, and they can see your, I want to say, drive and confidence will lead to results. Now, for the most part, if you're going to go ahead and try to like become better in life or try to move forward, your current circle probably isn't helping you with that, as we speak. So you're going to need your own network to join either in person, in your real time, or online. Now, I recommend using Facebook groups because they're very, age and insightful. But if you're not sure where to start, go to meetup.com. It's a very good website here. I'll show you guys real quick. And when I first came to America, that's what I used to meet people in, my state. Because once again, guys, I moved from Barbados. I didn't know anyone here, but I knew one thing: I wanted to be successful. So, but yeah, guys, this website here, meetup.com, is very good. As you can see here, people's platform where interests become friendships. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it may sound gay, pause, but when you have a network, you build connections, it helps you, man. And especially if it's the right connection, guys, I'm telling you right now, my whole lifestyle, the things you see me with, guys, you think I'm spending a lot of money, I'm not. But I build connections, and as a result, I gain benefits that most people don't gain. So it's kind of like you have the world in your hands. It's your oyster. But how you move the world, how you perceive it, how you actually live in the world, will dictate your results. And I'm saying right now, guys, like I come across as silly on the podcast. I come across as like, playing the fool. But I'm actually really perceptive about what I'm doing, and I know where to take it. You get what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that, like, right now, guys, in your life, you want to make connections and make friends. Not because you want to have a buddy, but because you want value at the end of the day. And value comes from you giving value as well. So, but guys, you can meet anybody, you can meet somebody anywhere, doesn't matter where you meet them. But I would say be intentional of where you go. Like, for example, here in Miami, you go to a nice hotel, you go by the bar, you meet someone into business, you go to a nice bookstore, people are into books as well. So be intentional about where you go and meet people, because when you go to those spots to meet people, you will find value if you're intentional about it. Cool? All right, so let's continue this video real quick. And guys, if you've got questions, man, super chat in the questions. I'll answer them for you live here on air. But we get into the nitty gritty in the CEO network, as you guys know from earlier. All right, cool. Let's see here. Continue the video. Bam, let's go.
Without being bombarded by events with the term networking in them. From personal experience, these are mostly a waste of time because almost everyone there is looking to vampire time, energy, and resources over drinks without giving anything back in return. Your best bet is specialty events, where people who have a particular set of skills, which you might be interested in, gather together.
So, guys, this is very, very, very important, and this is a very good point here. And shout out to Fred Darden for joining the CEO Network. I just see you joined, bro. Shout out to you. I'll send you the link right away for Telegram. I got you, brother. But um, in this case, guys, whenever you meet someone in person, especially for the first time, they have an agenda, right? So what happens is you'll get invited to a networking event where everyone's in there with an agenda. Of course, it's networking, so they want to hop in there and get value. But I find if you go to a group where there's an actual topic or actual, like, I want to say, discussion, for example, real estate, speaking classes, or even like sports, right? People are there with a common goal and interest. And it's not so much of like, give me value, bro. Like, what can I take from you? It's more like, all right, we have a common interest. Now, what else do you have to offer? You get what I'm saying? So I think personally speaking, if you want to get real value, don't go to a random networking group where it's just plain networking. Go to where there's intentional topics behind it, like real estate, maybe a sport. That way you can gain a more in-depth and more, I want to say, personable response. Because, bro, I've been to those groups where like you walk in there and it's like sharks, bro, looking for the water, looking for the blood in the water. It's crazy, man. So once again, guys, I'm sending the link for the new member for the CEO Network. Shout out to you, bro, for supporting. Uh, you can get a lot of value in there, bro. A lot of value, man. Thanks for joining in. But yeah, guys, it's very important when you go to network, you're going in the right area, because I'll tell you this, man. I've been to so many of those events and it was a waste of time, man. A waste of time. Terrible. All right, let's continue.
They will be more than happy to talk about things they're passionate about, and you'll learn a lot more in return. One really important perk.
Oh, guys, if you want to join the network, guys, there's going to be a link here in the description, or if you want to send it to you right now in the chat, it's here for you guys to go ahead and get into. Now, I have only right now, I have 8 spots left, and then that's it. So until May 1st with the higher price. Here we go. We're pretty much almost there. Only 8 spots left. Okay. Cool. What you got? Oh, shout out to IRS man in building. Also supporting on the main channel, Fresh and Fit. Max Nick, you probably got asked this a lot. How do you meet link with Miss Myron and Chris? That's a whole story, man, in itself. That's funny. Okay, here's a link right here, man. Twitch, shout out to you guys on Twitch, man. I barely go on Twitch myself, but I'm supporting you guys as well. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. My boy's in town. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, I hope you're getting some value from this, because this is me sharing, my behind the scenes a little bit. But most of it's done in the network, just so you guys know. All right, cool. Let's continue the video. We can continue here. And shout out to you, bro. I just saw you just join. My guy Jesus just joined the network. Shout out to you, bro, Don DeMarco. Yo, ask anyone in the group what they think about the group. They love it, bro. Because once again, there's no place that I know in this space, especially, where you can come into a group and get instant value from the videos, the connections, people you meet, and as well, guys, we're getting bigger. We're having a meetup here in Miami, May 27th. We're gonna do a boxing session, dinner, a meetup with some celebrities as well. And it's because I think most people nowadays don't have a network, and they need one, man, because you need a brotherhood, bro. You need one. I remember going to Romania to meet Andrew and Tristan, and I saw how important it was to have someone that was by your side, had the same goals, and wanted you to always do better. Like me and Myron as well. Like, we always challenge ourselves to do better. And let's say I'm falling short in an area, he's gonna call me out, and vice versa. I'm gonna call him out. But I think, personally speaking, if you want to do better in life, you need someone to hold you accountable. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be your father, your brother, a friend you meet in passing, or from networking. You need someone to hold you accountable. That's going to be paramount to your success, because, guys, we're human, guys. We get lazy, we get unmotivated, we get depressed, and I get it. You want to be successful, but these hurdles that you have to pass in your belief system, it's hard to break. So some people have already passed that point or on the way to up as well, help you move forward when you're stuck. All right. And then, of course, there's the issue of income problems where people need money to, are a better paying job. That's the subline. Most issues people have in America is they need to make more money, but they don't. Hopefully, with ideas and communication done correctly, you can increase your income either with a business or a new job or work for somebody else. So, all right, cool. Let's continue. Shout out to Rod Eric in the building, man. Always supporting as well. Shout out to you. Viking Paradigm as well. Shout out to you, Viking. Good dude there. All right, let's continue this reaction video. Wrong screen. One sec, guys. Here we go. Cool. All right. Vámonos. Let's go.
Of networking that others seldom mention is the confidence boost you acquire from constantly getting out of your comfort zone and meeting new people. This trait will quickly prove to be invaluable for the rest of your life. In many of our previous videos, you've heard the saying, your network is your net worth. This has been proven to be accurate throughout the ages. Those who have a solid circle around them can always rely on it. The rest don't have that luxury. The same circle can accelerate your growth. The more people you know, the more opportunities will come your way. Strategic.
Guys, this is so important. This is like probably the most important point of all, right? So more often than not, like people always laugh at me for saying I'm a CEO or that's my brand. But it's not about being a CEO like for a company. It's you understanding this opportunity. And I say all the time, what does CEO stand for? Control every opportunity. So my network is called CEO Network for a reason. It's because the more people you meet that have, I want to say, a stake in the matrix, meaning that they understand what life is really about, they're aware of what life is, what's to be gained from life, and also as well how networks can help them as well. The more opportunity you have to grow, either from ideas, solutions, or from someone's expertise. And it's funny because they say there's a law of 6 degrees of separation. I believe it's 1 degree because you're only one person away from meeting someone or an idea to change your life. Guys, I'll never forget. I was in Pembroke Pines 5 years ago, and I was driving a 1992 Toyota Camry, 120k. No, how much miles was it? It was one. I think it was like 150k miles on it, right? I bought it for I think $6,000 back then, and I put like half the money down because I wanted to pay off the car to get some more credit score, value. So, but I was driving to work every single day from Pembroke Pines to Boca Raton. If you guys know Florida, that's an hour and a half away. If you're lucky with no traffic. And what happened is I literally was struggling so hard because I was struggling to pay tolls. I could barely afford Chipotle once a day. And I was like, damn, like I came here to be successful, but this sucks. But I would always go after work to Starbucks, study YouTube. For example, I'll study marketing, I'll study social media, I'll study real estate investing as well, how to be successful. And people would see me in there every single day, learning, watching videos, writing, taking notes. Guys, it's funny, guys. Like for the podcast, I don't take a lot of notes, but like when I'm by myself, I take like a lot of notes. So at that point, I was kind of like, okay, cool. I'm at this step in my life where I need help, but I don't know how to get help, and I don't know where to go. But after taking in all that information and learning a little bit more about myself and where I want to go, I found that if I needed help right away, I need someone that is already ahead of me, further ahead of me, right? Successful, has what I want, is living life and happy, right? And I found a mentor not too far in Fort Lauderdale, like 30 minutes away. And this mentor, can you guys still hear me? You guys can hear me, right? It's still going. I think can you guys hear me? 1 2 1 2. One sec here. Okay, yeah, you guys hear me? Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, so I found a mentor, and I spent my my last 150 I had to spare on the workshop, right? So I took that, went to the workshop, and I met my mentor. We spoke for a little bit, and I was there sharing ideas, telling people what I want to do, just networking as well. So luckily, he needed help with social media, some stuff, and I offered some value. So one day he said, "Oh, hey man, I'll pick you up at this spot. Meet me here. We'll go for a drive." So he picked me up in his Rolls Royce, smooth as hell, and we spoke for maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes or so. And it wasn't the whole speech that I was listening to; it was the words he was saying. And a couple of those words he said stuck with me. He was like, "I've been poor, you're poor, so why can't you do it too?" And back then, I was like, "Wow, like if he can do it, and I know he's not better than me, why can't I do it?" So those words, like I said before, are powerful. So whenever you meet somebody for the first time, you're exchanging words between each other. Now, how you perceive the words is going to depend on your belief system and what you've been taught growing up as a kid or as an adult. And for me, those words meant so much because that was what I needed to move forward and really press on. So for me, those words meant a lot. I took it in, I processed those words, and I applied the knowledge I need to learn. So I went back that day to Starbucks, grinded. I honed down on, for example, real estate and getting a better job. I did those two things, and I got a better job. I started saving up money for real estate, and in a year and a half, I bought my first property, triplex, lived in a unit, rented out the other two, house hacked, paid no rent, and made money and paid my mortgage. I said all that to say, guys, that like your network should be extensive, not because you need people to help you, but because you never know when you need help. And one person that you meet could change your whole entire life. By what? Sharing words and information. You'd be surprised, guys. You'd be surprised. So, hope that helps, man. Cool. All right, let's continue.
Partnerships and recommendations can go a long way these days, and you can never have enough of those in your corner. Now, while all of this sounds fantastic, we can already see in the comments, but Alux, I'm an introvert, I'm shy, I can barely muster up the nerve to talk to one person, let alone go into a room full of people and network. Well, that's fine, it just means you're not there yet. Start small. Reach out to old connections. Maybe an old friend from high school or university, or maybe someone that you got along with at a previous job. It could even be that nice neighbor that always says hi when you meet, but never really got a conversation going. Here are some steps you might consider following when you're out networking. 1. Make it easy for people to approach you. Don't stand next to a wall staring into space and avoiding people. 2. Have a goal. Go into a conversation with someone with the goal of learning about them and genuinely be interested.
See right there, guys. They mention go into it, wanting to learn, and genuinely listen. It's called active listening. And most people, guys, they do not understand that when you conversate, it's not about you. It's about that individual and learning about them. So in return, they want to learn about you. So I think most people where they go wrong is that they actually go into an interaction and they say, okay, cool. What can I gain right away? Versus what can I give and what can I listen to? And you'd be surprised. I can learn from the janitor. I can learn from the guy picking up garbage. I can learn from the homeless. Because what? I'm listening. Not always to take advice, but to learn what not to do as well. So whenever you're outside and you want to network and meet people, listen, ask questions, gain information, then respond. Make sense? Versus like, oh yeah, I'm so and so, I do this and da 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 da. You sound arrogant. You sound like you're maybe a bit pompous sometimes, and it could come across the wrong way. Versus you listen. Oh wow, tell me more. Interesting. What made you get into that? See, I'm asking questions about the person And the more people talk about themselves, the more they feel better about themselves and you, and that gains what? A connection over time. Now, I think personally, guys, you don't want to do it with a malicious intent. I think the intention should be good and pure. Like for me, for example, I have no malicious intent whenever I talk to somebody, and that's why I get along with mostly everybody I meet because all flip guys, like I'm coming into it pure of heart, just to give value, and if I get it, great. But sometimes I don't, which is fine. But I know where it leads to, and where this is why I am where I am now because I give value up front. So just keep that in mind, guys. Cool. Yes, bro. Very important, man. Very important. All right, let's continue.
3. Initiate the first step. Ask a person a question about their hobbies, interests, passions. What brings them to the event? What's their biggest takeaway from past events that they've been to? People love to recommend resources, and you can create a connection based on similar interests. 4. Balance a conversation. Think of it like a tennis match. You talk a little, then the other person talks a little, and it keeps going back and forth. 5. Give first, receive later. This comes a few minutes into the conversation. Maybe you give that person a tip about something they shared, or you offer advice on how to solve a problem they have, or you can even connect them to someone you know will be of help. Usually, after you do this, people have an internal instinct to help you in return. 6. Don't bring negativity into play. Don't bond with others over how much the event sucks or how terrible the speaker was. Instead, always focus on the positive. Optimists outperform pessimists or realists in the long run.
Guys, this is so important, man. It's so important. Um, I think people misunderstand when they speak, words have power. So whenever I'm talking to somebody, it's for the most part, I want to say always positive. What does that mean? That means if I'm meeting someone for the first time and networking, it's positive ideas, positive thoughts, not anything negative about my place where I'm at, someone I know, for example, or drama. You get what I'm saying? Because oftentimes, more than not, you can actually bond with somebody, but for the wrong reasons. And I think, personally speaking, if you want to create yourself an environment where you can grow, get value, and succeed, it should not be built off of drama and negative energy. And whenever you speak words of affirmation, words of power, words of uplifting people, they want to help you. You speak negative, they might laugh and join into it, but helping you may be a far shot. So I think you should come into it looking for positive thoughts, positive ideas versus negative things off rip. All right, cool. Let's continue the video.
7. Keep your conversations short and meaningful. Don't waste people's time. 8. Enjoy the event or setting. Just think about how you made your current contacts. You'll find that most of them you met in different circumstances and bonded over little things. With enough time, this will all lead to a quality friendship. Just don't force it. If you want to get better at networking and building up that circle of yours, we can't recommend enough a book called Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferrazzi. You'll learn a bunch of quick tools that will take your networking game to the next level. We know the
Guys, by the way, just so you know, I am writing a networking book that's going to be so powerful. And I don't know anyone on the planet that has a book that I'm going to write like coming up soon because what I put in that book, guys, is so powerful, man. Man, I got charged for that book, bro. I got charged for it, bro. It's gonna be a free ebook, but nah, too much sauce in that book, bro. But overall, guys, I'm gonna be sharing as well with you guys in a group some of my secrets and some of my like techniques because it is a skill you have to learn. It doesn't come overnight. And once you learn the skill, guys, I'm telling you, dating is easier, business is easier, getting what you want in life is easier, guys. Because once again, it's about building relationships. So, guys, I hope you learned from this video here. It was a very good video. I think it's very insightful. It's an older video, but it has a lot of value in it for you guys to learn from. And, guys, I implore you, no matter who you are, where you are, you should be in a network. Whether it's mine, Andrew Tate's, Myron's, doesn't matter. You need a network, guys, no matter who you are. And a brotherhood goes a long way. So, guys, thank you for watching the video. And I want to do one more thing for you guys real quick so you guys can see some value here as well before we end this call. 1 second here. 1 second here. So you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Let's go. Okay. So, some people here that were in the group, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right. So, share my screen real quick. So, guys, we've brought some top guests in this group, man. Top level guests. We've brought. Where is it? One sec, guys. I might just share this again. I think I messed it up. Yeah, I did. Okay, 1 sec. It's the wrong screen. Here we go. I got it now. I got it. Okay, here we go. Cool. So we had a fight call with Marquette, Saint in the Center, the Saint in the Center. We had as well my video on networking with people that are successful, because that's very important. We have as well my guy Jake Vicario. He's the owner of Carry Motors. Got me all my cars, the Rolls Royce, the SVJ, the Aston Martin. I got prices because, once again, I built what? A relationship and a connection, right? And then how to budget. Guys, budgeting is very important, guys. If you don't know how to budget your money or your time, you're going to lose in life. We have Miguel and Charlie. You guys saw this one live. This is pretty good one here. We have as well, every Friday, we have an accountability call for people that want to be accountable and grow up and level up as well. We have McQueen sharing content creation. We had our Unplug for Watch Game, as you guys can see here. We had Lucario and Miles for dating. Very important, guys. Dating and also networking is hand in hand. We had my guy Kevin Tobias on e-commerce and entrepreneurship. Top level game. Guy has a Bugatti, bro. Bought it for fun off of a bet. That's crazy. Top level guy, man. Top level guy. He's the first person to bring a Bugatti to Colombia. That's wild. Luke Belmar on the system itself, how to avoid being stuck as a brokey. We had a Sneako as well for live Q&A on content as well. We had my guy Casey Brown, and more we see people in here adding value, man, breaking down so much in the game. My mentor as well, Pej McGadimi, Brandon Carter, Lucario again. So guys, there's so much value here, man. You gotta hop in the network, man, and it's only getting better. We got some guests coming on this month coming in May, which is why I'm upping the price, because the price is going to be sky higher because the guests coming on are going to drop so much value, so much gems. So guys, I implore you, man, whether it's my network or somebody else's network, join one or make your own. But just keep in mind, your network should add value to your life and your people in your network, because you give value not to receive, but because you want to give. All right, guys, let's do a question Q&A if you guys want to. We'll do Q&A right here, or we can end it here as well. Up to you guys for some more value here. Let's see. Bro, Colombia's lit, man. What you talking about, Colombia's? Colombia's lit, bro. It's kind of boring, but it's still lit. So, any questions, guys? Super chat in. If not, we can end it here and call it a day. We got a call at 5 for the CEO Network on marketing. So, shout out to you, Mike. All supporting, Mike G. But yeah, man. Yesterday's show was awesome. We had a good first show about Steven Crowder, Candace Owens, and then Candace Owens, and then we had a show with the girls. Pretty good panel. So, good point, Ed. Good point. We covered that in the network as well, my friend. There's a skill and art to it, and as well, know what to do that properly. What is the CEO network? Simply put, it's a network where you can give value, get value, learn, grow, become better, and as well understand what life is really about. So you're not a brokey. Yeah. Bro, when do I sleep? Hardly ever, bro. Like, hardly ever, bro. I mean, I sleep, of course. I'm human, but we put in the work first. All right, I think we're good here, guys. Does your network cover anything in the import export industry? Yes, we do. Actually, Kevin is also into that business as well. He exported his Bugatti to um, Colombia and other stuff as well. Shout out to him. So whatever you need, man, we can find it if you don't have it in there. We got you guys. Yeah, I bought Ethereum on stream with you guys, with Charlie and Miguel. If you watch that stream, I bought about 3 Ethereum on stream live for you guys. How to join? The link is here, guys, for you in the description box down below, and as well, I'm putting it here in the chat for you if you want to join. This is for people that are serious only, guys. By the way, if you're gonna come in there and bull crap or not really take things serious, I'm gonna kick you out, bro. Like that's very important, man. Very important. Here we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out of here, man. I gotta do a call with the guys in the group, and as well, we gotta go out tonight for some dinner and a comedy show with Drewski tonight. So it's gonna be lit, man. I'll see you guys on, I believe, Monday for a show for Money Monday, and the girls after. As usual, this was a great call, man. W in the chat for everyone supporting, and thank you for being a part of my journey and as well my progress and improvements. Because, guys, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So, shout out everyone here in the group, giving back value every single day. Oh, my Fred says, thanks for welcoming me to Network Fresh. I worked with Myron last year on the Delusion Calculator. Excited to be here. Oh, that's you, bro? Don DeMarco, man. Don DeMarco. It's funny, bro. That calculator is hilarious, bro. I mean, Myron loves that shit, bro. He loves that. Not really, though. Just join. Shout out to you, bro. Don DeMarco as well. Don DeMarco. Yes. CEO stands for control every opportunity. It's simple, guys. Control every opportunity. So, hey, guys, the cars, the watches, the lifestyle is all through networking, man. I mean, bro, if people are like, oh, Fresh, you're blowing money. I'm not really, bro. I'm literally just using connections, my connections to make things happen for myself. And it's pretty cheap. So, and I can leverage my connections to put the money into assets. Boom, done. Property, boom, done. You don't ever see it. Only when I flash. That's what you guys see for the most part. Guys, man, I'm also on Twitter too, bro. Get my Twitter up, man. I got 560 followers on Twitter. You need at least 1,000, man. I'll be tweeting random shit on there, though. Like random shit. Not gonna lie. I don't know how Twitter works, man. I'm trying, though. I'm trying. Is it here? I I said she don't love you, bro. She loves that feeling that she gets when she's being with you. Facts, though. Facts. It's hero here. But yeah, I'm learning about the Twitter space. It's very interesting, I believe. Very, very different from what I'm used to with Instagram. But I'm learning it day by day. Okay. Facts, bro. Facts. Shout out to Mosh in the group as well. Always adding value. I miss Hero. Hero, where you at, bro? I got Hero here in the cut too as well. Hero, where you at, bro? Somewhere here, chilling. So, all right, guys. I'm out of here, man. No more questions. See you guys on Monday. And if you're in this network, I'll see you guys at 5 p.m. right now for a call on marketing for business and yourself. All right, guys. Peace. Thanks for watching, man. And blessings. And of course, you know, I gave tribute to my guy, Andrew and Tristan. So peace out.